The floodlights at City Ground illuminated a match that few expected could shake Liverpool's position in their quest to conquer the Premier League, especially against a quietly ascending Nottingham Forest. Liverpool carried the pressure of being at the top, but also faced questions about their ability to maintain consistent form. After drawing with Manchester United, the home team, with a seemingly simple yet cunning style of play, turned all of Liverpool's plans into futile efforts. An early goal served as a declaration that they were not entering the field as underdogs. However, Liverpool, in the nature of a great team, did not easily concede. They had moments of brilliance indicating a comeback. Yet, as the final whistle blew, a big question lingered: was this match a demonstration of Nottingham Forest's strength or a stern warning to Liverpool? What unfolded on the field was just the beginning of a more complex picture. Nottingham Forest and Liverpool faced off in what was anticipated to be a dramatic clash, and the action on the pitch certainly lived up to the fans' expectations. From the 8th minute, Anthony Elanga's keen sense rattled Liverpool's defence. In a sharp counter-attack, the Swedish player delivered a precise through ball for Chris Wood. The 33-year-old forward took advantage of the space between Konat and Van Dijk to deliver a cunning shot that slipped past Alisson's reach, giving the home team a 1-0 lead. This goal reflected the compact yet effective playing style that coach Nuno Santo had diligently instilled in Nottingham Forest. Following the setback, Liverpool surged forward with hopes placed heavily on stars such as Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, and Cody Gakpo. However, the lack of sharpness in their final touches meant chances went begging. Salah's inaccurate shot from 20 metres, Gakpo's missed favourable header from a narrow angle, and Diaz, playing as a false nine, unable to connect well with his teammates, all highlighted Liverpool's struggles. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest's defence, with the central duo Murillo and Nikola Milenkovic, played like true warriors. Murillo frequently intercepted and cleared the ball decisively, allowing the team to maintain an active defensive stance. In the second half, Liverpool returned to the pitch with heightened fighting spirit, demonstrating clear determination to earn 3 points. Sensing the prolonged stalemate on the offensive line, coach Slot decided to refresh their tactics by making crucial substitutions in the 66th minute, bringing on Diogo Jota and Kostas Tsimikas. These decisions quickly proved their worth. In the first corner kick chance Tsimikas executed, he delivered a precise cross to the far post. There, Diogo Jota, stealthily eluding Nottingham Forest's defence, headed the ball decisively into the net, levelling the score for Liverpool. This equaliser showcased Jota's positional awareness and what Liverpool's attack had missed for most of the match. The equaliser seemed to inject new life into Liverpool, and they pressed Nottingham Forest intensely for the rest of the game. Continuous goal assaults by Salah and Gakpo kept goalkeeper Mats Hummels on his toes. In the 78th minute, Gakpo had a clear chance with a close-range shot, but Hummels timed his close and blocked it with his feet. Shortly after, Jota executed a sharp volley just 6 metres out, but once again, the Belgian keeper superbly denied the goal. Despite being outmatched in ball possession, Nottingham Forest remained resilient, with Murillo shining defensively by bravely blocking Liverpool's attempts, while Nikola Milenkovic utilised experience and strength to neutralise Salah's bursts of speed. The home team capitalised on every counter-attack opportunity, stretching Liverpool's formations with Elanga and Morgan Gibbs-White frequently threatening the wings. The final minutes witnessed a tense atmosphere as Liverpool continually whipped the ball from the flanks in search of a decisive goal, but all efforts were thwarted by Forest's determination. Remarkably, in the 90+3 minute, a shot by Gakpo deflected off Milenkovic, but Hummels once again reacted swiftly to prevent a goal. The steadfastness of Forest's defence helped them preserve a 1-1 draw under immense pressure from their visitors. This result reasserted Nottingham Forest's growing strength, gradually becoming a concern for the Premier League giants. In contrast, Liverpool needed to reassess their lack of edge in front of goal and conversion of opportunities into goals. Despite controlling the game and creating numerous chances, they lacked the necessary sharpness to seal the victory. With this draw, the Premier League title race becomes even more exciting as contenders like Arsenal and Nottingham Forest continue to apply pressure at the top of the table. Statistics after the match showed Liverpool's overwhelming ball possession, exceeding 70%, but this dominance didn't translate into the scoreboard. Liverpool's attack, featuring bright names like Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, and Cody Gakpo, suffered a forgettable night. Salah lacked decisive sharpness, Diaz playing as a false nine posed no significant threat, while Gakpo squandered scoring chances in the box. A rare bright spot for Liverpool came from substitutes Diogo Jota and Christos Tsimikas, who swiftly combined to create the equalising goal for the Reds. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest showcased an exemplary defensive performance that gave Liverpool a hard time. The defensive duo Murillo and Nikola Milenkovic were like steel walls, diving into every challenge. Murillo stood out with precise interceptions and press-resisting abilities, aiding Forest in launching effective counterattacks, while on the offensive front, Chris Wood and Anthony Elanga effectively fulfilled their roles in creating unpredictability. Wood's lone goal perfectly illustrated the smooth coordination and counter-attacking play Forest had been employing since the start of the season. This was no stroke of luck but the result of strategic discipline and team spirit. After the match, Arne Slot stated, "Our whole team tried to exert as much pressure on Nottingham's goal as possible, but most of our attacks were neutralised. Nottingham is by no means a weak opponent. Just look at their position on the league table. Nottingham's defence played too firmly, but I'm quite satisfied with our players' performance today and our need to improve further in future games." The draw with Nottingham Forest cost Liverpool 2 valuable points and intensified concerns about their ability to maintain stability in the title race. Arne Slot's team remains at the top of the table with 47 points, but the gap with Arsenal is now only 7 points. If Arsenal wins the North London derby against Tottenham, that gap will shrink to just 4 points. The Premier League is renowned for its toughness, where mistakes are unforgiving. With 2 successive draws, Liverpool now faces a significant question concerning their ability to maintain form. The draw with Man United might be seen as a minor stumble, but the match against Nottingham Forest made it clearer that their issues are more than fleeting and pose a greater risk if not properly addressed. Liverpool plays the style of football it wants to impose, but the lack of sharpness in finishing and reliance on moments of individual brilliance leave them vulnerable. A championship-winning team must clinch victories in major games and convincingly defeat perceived lesser opponents. As for Nottingham Forest, their performance was a strong affirmation of their second-place position. It's no fluke that a team often relegated to an underdog role is now an emerging force. Nottingham is the only team thus far that has prevented Liverpool from winning in both fixtures this season. After securing a 1-0 victory at Anfield, Nottingham's rival once again walked away with a valuable point at their City Ground home without the need for glitz, showcasing their steadfastness in style, strategic discipline, and unyielding spirit. With Nuno Santo's savvy direction, Nottingham is not just a troublesome team, but one gradually transforming into a genuine contender in the title race. Amid Liverpool's uncertainties and Nottingham's strong rise, this Premier League season narrative becomes more unpredictable than ever. Who will seize the opportunity to break through and who will succumb to the pressures? The real race has only just begun.